Well, good evening. I'm Greg Kerr.
And I'm Kelly Phillips. Thank you for joining us. Less than a week after a KFDM exclusive report, Naomi Lawrence Lee, the Beaumont Independent School District's Assistant Director of Purchasing and Finance, has been placed on administrative leave.
Our report examined paperwork and documented instances of overtime pay or extra pay in addition to regular salary received by Naomi Lawrence Lee and two other district employees. KFDM's Justin Hinton joins us live in the studio with more on today's move. Justin?
Board members learned in an email Naomi Lawrence Lee had been placed on paid leave. Trustee Tom Neal told KFDM News the email stated, quote, per Dr. Shagwa, Naomi Lawrence Lee has been placed on paid administrative leave, pending an internal investigation. No other information is available at this time. Now, it comes the day after a board meeting where Dr. Shagwa alluded to our report and other questions raised by community members. The Beaumont School District is making changes.
I don't like it, just like you don't like it. I spend I don't know how many waking hours dealing with issue after issue after issue, but we are going to get it right.
Dr. Timothy Shagwa, Superintendent of Schools, addressed community members at Monday night's board meeting, saying the district is going to get it right.
It's not easy, but our children are worth it. And the joy of what we do in terms of educating our children, that's extremely important.
The district's former controller, Sharika Allison, has been fired. The board voted to move forward with termination for the district's director of finance, Devin McCraney. Both have been indicted by a federal grand jury. And Tuesday afternoon, KFDM News learned the assistant director of purchasing and finance, Naomi Lawrence Lee, has been placed on paid administrative leave. We reached out to several board members for comment. And it should be noted, all comments are opinions of individual members and do not reflect the stance of the board. Janice Brassard said, I'm like, oh my God, somebody else shooting us in the foot. She went on to say, we hold Dr. Shagwa accountable because he's the CEO and he's basically going to have to get these things straightened out or he could lose his job. Woodrow Reese said, the FBI and the school district is cooperating and we'll see how it rolls out. In an exclusive report, we raised questions on payment Lee received for performing jobs that sources told us don't fall under her job description. We also raised questions about paid work for different jobs taking place at the same time in different locations. On a number of occasions from September 2nd and November 15th of 2013, Lee indicated she generated invoices after each game to each school booster club for all sports at the stadium. She listed other duties as well, all taking place Monday through Thursday from 5 to 8 and Saturday from 9 to 2. But travel documents filed by Lee indicate she was in Pasadena, Dallas, Waco, San Marcos, Allen, and Houston at several points during the same time frame. Dr. Shagwa addressed these types of concerns and others raised by community members at Monday's meeting.
I think we've created some systems out there where we've allowed people to have their comments. And the deal is, once you give your comment or opinion, it does not mean we're going to take it and run with it as if God spoke. But it is important to us. And it is a process.
Lee is currently the second person in the administration office on paid leave. Special Assistant to the Superintendent for Communications, Jessie Haynes, remains on paid assault leave after an alleged altercation between she and a board member and a journalist following an August board meeting. We reached out to Board President Gwen Ambrose for the official board stance and have yet to hear back. Live in the studio, Justin Hinton, 6 News Tonight.